Okay, so now we're given x plus 3 to the third power. And for those that are practicing by themselves, hopefully you've memorized this by now, which is 1, 3, 3, 1. Right? So for this one, the expansion is 1, 3, 3, 1. Something to remember is that this is always going to be a reflection. Okay, this is always going to be a reflection. Every other term, there's going to be an odd amount of terms. So it's going to go even, odd, even. So as an example, on the next one, there's going to be an odd number. I believe it's 14641. Okay. So again, we're going to have the first term by itself over here, and I can put in parentheses. We're going to have both the first term and the second term for both of these. And we're just going to have the second term on the last one. Okay. Sorry, let me zoom in a little bit. Here. Question?
According to the chart, shouldn't it be 3 times x squared times 2?
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that soon. I haven't finished yet. Yeah. Okay, so how do we do our polynomials? Well, we're going to do it, and I want to show you that it's going to be descending order. So how do we know what power x is to? Well, x is going to be to the highest power that we have. The highest power here is 3, because we're expanding this to the third power. So you're going to write 3 for x, right? And what's going to happen is that the next one for x, okay, so I'm going to repeat myself. The next one for x is going to be descending. So the next one is going to be 2, right? And then the next one is going to be 1. And the reason that there is no x on the last one is because it goes 3, 2, 1, 0. Does that make sense? So it's descending, as in x is going to have the largest amount first, and it's going to have the second, and then the first, and then 0. And that's why there's just a 1 over here, and there's no x, because if x to the 0 power is just 1. Okay. For the 3, the second term, it's going to be reverse. So if you start right here, it's going to be 3 to the third power, and then 3 to the second power, and then 3 to the first power. And again, technically you have 3 to the 0 power in the first term. So you can see here that x, when you expand it, the terms are going to be 3 for the first value, and then 2 for the exponential, and then 1, and then 0. Okay. So it goes 3, 2, 1, 0. And the second term is reverse. Again, it's going to go 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. So now we can expand it. You can see that there's a plus sign, so we're just always going to put plus here. If there is a negative, we're going to put it in with the term itself. Okay. Okay, so now we have x to the third plus, and this would be 3 times 3, which is 9x squared. This would be 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27x, plus, and then 3 to the third power is 27, and we have expanded it. Okay. Okay, I believe the next one, expansion, is 14641, but correct me if I'm wrong, I just memorized it today, so okay, that's good. It took me about 5 minutes to memorize the whole thing, so hopefully it will take you just as long, or shorter. Okay, so that's it. So if you were to expand this by hand, it would likely take you a lot longer, right? It would take you a lot longer. But if you're able to memorize the binomial theorem, this work gets a lot shorter. Okay, so the next one we know is 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, right? Oh, I see. Okay, so I want you to spend some time trying to do this yourself. I want you to do the expansion. The next one, if you also want to see the next one, I'm going to try and fit it in. Okay, it's not going to fit in. I have another sheet. Let's see. So the next one is this. So if you wanted to, some practice.